know that we have less than an hour left? Man, time flies when you're shopping for amazing pieces of jewelry, I have to say. All right, so only less than 1 hour left, and then Jill's going to be here for our big finale of our Creede silver sale. But don't forget, all the prices that you're seeing right now, all the gorgeous pieces, all those prices go away at midnight. Now this has to be our boldest Labradorite piece of stone on the entire day. I love this cuff. Everybody who was walking by our buyer's desk was commenting on this cuff, and how could you not? It is $174 for the average, $184 for the large, and that's 4 payments of Easy Pay, which makes it 4 payments of about $1.50 a day. So, you know what's interesting is I looked at that piece and I thought, oh, is that artisan crafted? This is, but it's made in Italy. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Now that, I'm going to put on my other wrist so I can have a little better angle towards you. That's, oh, and one of the things that's nice too is it has a little bit of play, so it's going to be a little easy to get on, and then it just closes. You can do a little squeeze. Oh, wow. That is so nice. So this is what AAA quality Labradorite looks like. So if you're going, why is it that I go into a store and it says Labradorite, but it looks like gravel? Why is that? That's because they're not using really, really good AAA quality Labradorite. High quality Labradorite, just like a diamond. A diamond can be the Hope diamond or a drill bit. I mean, there's a huge range of quality in anything, and just like there's a huge range of quality in diamonds, there's a huge range of quality in Labradorite. This is the highest quality Labradorite you can find. This is what they use in couture. This is what they use on Madison Avenue. This is what they use in one-of-a-kind pieces. This is what they use when they're just going and buying one piece and making it into something special. I love this cutout design. It looks like vines or clouds or wisps of smoke, or, come on guys, what do you think? Anything else? Did I miss anything? I mean, it just is this wonderful kind of, what was that? Clouds? Clouds are, but doesn't it, I mean, and it reminds me of so much of the beautiful artwork that you're seeing right now in fashion when it comes to the beautiful way that they're weaving fabrics, and you see the beautiful kind of the wallpapers and the upholstery fabrics, and so in home decor and fashion, these beautiful prints and these just swirling, gorgeous, you're going, oh my gosh, I have got to get that. That is so gorgeous. To have that in metal, to have that in sterling, this is a bold 1 3/4 inch wide cuff. I mean, that is not going to be missed. If you want something that no one's going to notice, do not get that cuff. If you want to blend in, do not wear that cuff. If you do not want to be remembered, do not wear that cuff. Because I'm telling you, if you're somewhere where you are not supposed to be, people are going to remember you, and they're going to call, tell the police when they show up and ask if it was you. They're going to go, yes, you had this great cuff on. It was amazing. So, I'm just saying it's going to stand out. So I just do want to let you know as well, we do not have a lot of these to go around. So if you want it, please grab it. Everyone who's seen this bracelet has just absolutely, absolutely been crazy about it. And I love it. I just think it's one of those pieces that is so beautiful and unusual. This really, really makes you stop and think. So I have this Labradorite ring. This was on a little bit earlier. A little Labradorite and Labradorite. But that's an amazing piece, isn't it? Wow. Look at the blue. Look at the flash of blue. And every one of these is going to be a little bit, they're all gorgeous. Look at that. Blue, green, yellow. Look at the life in that stone. That's what Labradorite is supposed to look like. By the way, one of the reasons that this Labradorite looks so good is that the back of it is not open. See how the sterling silver is done? One of the new things that they're doing with Labradorite, and they've just now started figuring this out in the last 6 months or so, is backing it with onyx. But with this one, they didn't have to back it with onyx because it's naturally backed with the sterling silver, which makes the light reflect back out of the stone. And that's where you're going, oh, okay. I see. It's amazing. I get it. It looks so good. Look at how beautiful that is. And this, I mean, again, we always go back to the classics. Black turtleneck, that cuff. I mean, that's amazing, right? That's just gorgeous. Simple sheath dress, that cuff. I mean, you don't have to do a lot when you're wearing that cuff. And if you do want to experiment with putting a couple things with it and making it look a little more kind of casual, fashion, artsy, you can do it. These are our days of the week, Monday to Friday. Isn't that cool? Now it's a whole different look. Now it's a little more kind of cool, fashion, zhuzhnit. Now it's a little more Soho. Now it's a little more Upper East Side. Soho, Upper East Side. So you can really, I mean, I love this on its own. You do not need to put anything else with it. It's stunning. But if you want to experiment, do that. It's gorgeous. J270883, 4 payments of Easy Pay. That's going to be average or large, whichever you prefer. And we do not have a lot of those to go around. We have another beautiful Labradorite piece available in our Marcasite and Labradorite cross enhancer. We're not going to have time to actually show you this piece, but it is available. If you would like it, please feel free to grab it. It's a stunning, stunning design. Oh, we started out with over 1,200 of these rings. We have fewer than 400 of them remaining, sizes 6 to 10 on that one. If you are looking for a beautiful, beautiful ring, I would definitely grab that one. That's just a stunning piece. Just plain. Okay, now, there's this one little factory, and we were just talking about them this weekend in our Vicenza shows. This weekend, in the Vicenza Style Show on Saturday night, we had the very first pair of earrings ever done by this factory out of Italy called Maggi Preziosi. They do this amazing texture. Do you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? This is a texture that they are famous for. It's a small, family-owned factory. The father doesn't really speak much English, so you know, it's so interesting because you go in, you talk to them, then translating, and it's just they're the most wonderful people. They do such gorgeous designs. And here is the and it's interesting because the earrings that we were looking at this weekend were advance order earrings. These are available right now. They are brand new. They're going to be the first pair of earrings you can ever put on your ear from this factory. Here it is. We just showed you the silver. Here's silver with rose. Here's silver with yellow. I love these earrings. And they are even prettier in person. Do you see how they sparkle? Not like a glitter. It's not glittery. It's not sequiny. It's literally these pinpricks of light. Like, I mean, it is, I know it's a little cliche, but literally when you see the sunlight on snow, if you're looking at snow at nighttime and you see the moonlight coming off, and it's just it's the twinkle, that's what this finish does. No one else does a finish like this except this factory. So the very first piece that we ever did for them was just a couple years ago, and it was called the corset ring. Do you remember that, the corset ring? Wasn't that a fabulous ring? And that was the very first piece we did with them. And it was because of this, you know, this texture was one of the reasons we loved it. But look at that on the ear. Isn't that just important? It brings your eye up. It has that twinkle. It doesn't get lost. It has this curve. It curves under. It's a little bit of a J hoop. I just think, oh my gosh, I love that earring. And I think in the silver, it's so rich. Oh, that's perfect. You're seeing it on Alex there in the silver. In the silver, it's so rich because the texture is so rich. And then you have that beautiful twinkle that goes all the way through, and it makes it look more like platinum and less like silver. It's not your regular silver. It's so beautifully, beautifully done. And then Iris is wearing it in the rose gold. Oh my gosh, Iris. I don't mean to order you around, but you really got to think about those earrings. Because, girl, that is gorgeous. Is that the term we're looking for? Pinpoint diamond cutting is what we're calling this design. Literally, I mean, this has to be done by hand. When I tell you the absolute amazing amount of time it takes to do this, and you know it has to, because you just don't see anybody else in Italy even doing this. It's this little booth. You walk in the front of the Vicenza Trade Fair. You bear a little left, because there's a fountain running through the main floor in the center, this whole kind of under the floor water thing. And then you go all the way over to the left in the far corner, and their booth is a little kind of way over there in the corner. And we found them by accident one day just walking by, and I remember looking at that and saying, oh my gosh, I love that ring. And I'm talking to our vendor, and I'm talking to our buyers, and they said, oh, we've never worked with that factory. We don't know that factory, so we got to go in and find out. So we're just marching in that little booth, you know. And oh my gosh, everything they have done for us has been beautiful. But these earrings, I definitely have to get these earrings. I mean, this is a pair of earrings that is Italian. It's rich, it's sophisticated. When you see the Italian women dress, again, you see that they tend to wear a few good pieces. They save and they get a few good pieces. They're looking at the long term. You know, they're buying pieces they're going to love for a lifetime. You go to the Ponte Vecchio in Florence, and you're looking for a beautiful, beautiful piece of rose white or yellow gold. That's what this looks like. These should be in gold, but they'd be a lot more expensive and they'd be a lot heavier. To be able to get these for $76.84, these are beautiful, extremely comfortable, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the way they're kind of a little concave here in the center. So pretty. $76.84, J272201. I'm definitely getting those. Those are brand new today and made in Italy. All right, still to come, this is our gemstone and 1/5 of a carat total weight diamond sterling ring. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous ring. It's going to be your choice of rutilated quartz, and we don't see those very often, rutilated quartz or that beautiful, beautiful pink opal. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Those are 5 payments of easy pay, about $1.50 a day. Oh, I just noticed something. All right. Also, want to remind you, our highway ring. This is our sterling polished tricolor highway design ring. We started out with over 2,800 of these, only about 250 remaining, sizes 9 and 10 only on that, 9 and 10 only. Don't you think that rutilated quartz is so cool with that Labradorite? I just noticed that. That's that ring coming up, and there it is in the pink opal. Love. Okay. Just had to do a little something, something there. Now, these bracelets have so much sparkle. Look at this. Look how gorgeous. So much sparkle. It's a stretch. It goes right back. How beautiful is that? How comfortable is that? 4 payments of $32 and change on the average. 4 payments of $34 and change on the large. We have these in the silver, or we also have them in the rose gold over silver. But this is a new way of doing a bead. These beads are amazing. These are this new technique of doing this deep, deep diamond cutting on this bead that really, really makes it catch the light. I mean, it almost looks, the diamond cutting is so deep, it creates such a plane of silver that it looks like it's completely covered with mirrors. Now, what's amazing is that it's not scratchy. I don't know how the diamond cutting could look like that and not feel scratchy, but it doesn't feel scratchy at all. It's beautiful. It's going to be about 3/4 of an inch wide. This is made in Italy. Again, this is the kind of thing that you love when you go to Italy, looking for something new, a new texture, a new technique, a new way of doing things. Look at that in that rose gold over silver. This rolls. There is nothing more comfortable. It has these great kind of separator bars, holds everything in space, little shaper bars, spacer bars. How gorgeous is that? But when you move it, look at that. Is that stunning, or is that stunning? And these are the kinds of pieces that you're going to layer with your other pieces, wear on its own. It's a big look. It's a sparkly look. It really, really gets your attention. You know, those are the things that you love to wear because you always get compliments. Have you ever had something that guarantees you a compliment? That one piece of jewelry guarantees you a compliment. You cannot leave the house without getting a compliment on it. That's what I think of when I look at that bracelet, because it's so gorgeous. I don't see that how you could ever leave the house and not have somebody go, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, where'd you get it? So Iris is wearing the rose gold over silver with that beautiful pink opal ring coming up a little bit later on, in just a little bit. So pretty. And here it is. Look at the warm, rich rose against your skin tone. you know, what is the number one most flattering color? And on your screaming at your television screen right now, because you know the answer because we talked about it before. What is the most flattering color for any woman, any skin tone to wear next to her face? Pink. Pink. What is rose gold? It is pink gold. It is a warmer pink, a flattering pink, a warm champagne, gorgeous rose. There is nothing more flattering next to your skin tone. So if you want that warmth and that richness, get the rose gold over silver. If you love the sparkle and the clean and the fresh, go for that silver. Look how gorgeous that is on Alex. She's wearing a couple of them at a time. They are absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I mean, those are the pieces that you put on. And by the way, another great thing, you don't have to worry about a clasp. If you're always struggling because you can't do a clasp and it's always frustrating, you never get it right, then you don't have to worry about a clasp because it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a stretch. It's just going to go right on. Again, here is that rose gold over silver with that beautiful ring coming up. I do love that ring, I have to say. Oh my gosh, that ring looks like $1,000,000. And then, with the rutilated quartz in the ring, we have this bracelet in the silver. Two perfect ensembles. Look at that. Oh, that is so nice. So nice. And these are the kinds of designs, the ring and the bracelet, where you would think, I'm going to have to save up forever. I'm going to have to go to the store and put it on layaway, and I'm not even going to be able to get it out and wear it for 6 months. No. You get the piece now. We break the payments up evenly for you over 4 months. But you get it right now. You still get the money back guarantee. You don't have to wait. I love the way that works. I just think it's the best thing in the world. When you ask so many women why they started shopping with QVC, a lot of them say easy pay. Because it really does. It makes it so much easier. So stay on the line for that one. J272083. 4 payments of 32 and change or 4 payments of 34 and change for the average or the large. And over 1,000 of our round link necklaces already ordered. $69.96. That one is brand new today. J273415. We showed you that one a little bit earlier on. All right, I think earrings are probably one of the most underrepresented items in most of our wardrobes. They just are. You know, you buy rings, you buy bracelets, we love those, we can see them. This earring is so cool. This is done by a factory called Cavalieri. Cavalieri is in Vicenza, and it is a factory that's known for this beautiful, beautiful, very substantial diamond cut wire. But they're also known for creating these designs by creating their own findings. So what you love about this is that when you're looking at it, see how the circles move back and forth, side to side as well as back and forth? That's because of this finding. Makes it very easy to put in your ear, and it makes the movement of the earring perfect. These are under $50 at that Creede silver strike price. They are about 2 3/4 inches. Top to bottom, we have them in the silver, the rose gold over silver, the yellow gold over silver. This is the very first time anyone has seen these today. One of the most popular pairs of earrings that we had for you live from Italy, our advance order earrings. You might remember those were from the same factory. And they were the kind of radiating discs out ever larger. This is, look how pretty. Isn't that nice and comfy? This is the thing, is that if, this is 2 3/4 inches. If this were a big, heavy earring, it might overwhelm you. It might kind of be heavy. It might be too much. Look how, because it's airy, and it's open, and it's light, and it's that little bit of sparkly. It's gonna look beautiful on. It's not gonna overwhelm you, and it's not gonna look heavy. It's gorgeous. So I'm wearing them in the silver. I think that Alex is wearing them in the silver. Iris is wearing them in the rose. I'll put on the yellow, then you'll see them all on somebody. But these are perfect. And again, I keep on going back to it because I think it's just so iconic. I think these are great with that black turtleneck. That's a nice fine gauge right next to the neckline. And you do your hair simple and you wear those earrings. Beautiful. I mean, that's the look. And we have those sheath dresses, and a lot of them just are very simple design, kind of, neckline and Just a simple straight cut down. You wear those earrings, you do your hair simply. It looks like $1,000,000. Look at the rose. Isn't that gorgeous? Under $50, absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And these are the things that, I have to say, these are the things that if you're not shopping with QVC, a lot of the factories that we deal with don't even typically make jewelry for the American market. A lot of them don't. You know, so if you weren't shopping in Italy, you might not even see a lot of pieces by these factories. In fact, if you go to the Ponte Vecchio, which is it's the bridge over the River Arno in the middle of Florence. It's the longest, oldest standing bridge over the Arno River. In 1964, I believe it was, when they had the horrible flooding, it was taking out all the bridges in Florence. There's a bug flying around. And literally it was flooding all of Florence. The river overflowed its banks, flooding Florence. One of the most wealthy cities when it comes to artifacts and historical artifacts and art, right? And it was all being ruined, this sludge, mud, shoulder deep, flooding over the entire city of Florence. And students from all over Italy, all students from all different countries traveling, studying in Italy, you know, Italian students, universities, they all came to Florence. They stood in mud up to their armpits, and they would just pass the pieces of art from one to the other to try to save as many pieces of art in Florence as possible during the flood of 1964. A friend of mine was actually there, and he was telling me about it. I mean, at that time they smoked. Hopefully, you know, I'm sorry, it's not good for you. Don't do that. But at that time, you know, they're young and they're crazy. They'd like passing a cigarette along and passing the art along. You know, I mean, they're students. It was an amazing experience to be part of something like that. But, as I digress, the one Ponte Vecchio is the bridge that is one of the few bridges that survived. And it continues to be the heart of the gold industry in the entire country of Italy. If you go to Italy and you want to shop for gold, it's almost a pilgrimage to the Ponte Vecchio. And you go to the center of Florence and you walk over this bridge, and on both sides are just these shops. Nothing but gold and jewelry in the windows. And the last time I was there, I was looking in the windows and I went, that's our ring. And that's our necklace. And that's our bracelet. And we had those first. And that was an advance order from our last Vicenza show a year ago. And the thing that's amazing is the same factories that make jewelry for the most iconic shops in Italy make jewelry for us at QVC. And the same designs that they're creating that the Italians are just seeing and are just now making it into the Italian market are a lot of the same designs that we bring you first, way ahead of the American market. These are the pieces that are that Italian design, rose white or yellow, under $50, J274809. Those are by Cavalieri, and those are brand new today. Don't forget that all of the prices, all the sale prices go away at midnight. So I would shop early and often. Very, very popular. We are now into advance order on our Monday to Friday bangle set. This is the second edition of our bangles, because years ago we did a Days of the Week one. But these are even better colors and more diamonds and average or large. And you're getting all 5 of them for 5 payments of under $80. J274971. We showed you those a little bit earlier on, and if we have a chance, we'll give you another look at those in a bit. All right. Now, we were showing you these bracelets, very, very popular. Oops, getting everything all messed up here. These bracelets, very, very popular. These were the crosses, right? The sideways cross that goes over your wrist. These were extremely popular. Now we have the necklaces. A little sideways cross in the rose, the cross or love, or in the silver, the cross or the love. Under $30, brand new today, and each of them have a little diamond accent, a little kiss of a diamond, a little kiss of a sparkle, just a little bit, right in the center. That is so sweet. I have to say that is just the best gift idea. So again, I know we're thinking about it's kind of early right now, but start thinking about gift ideas for the holidays. We're into our holiday return policy. They have until January 31st to return it if it's not exactly what they want, but I think they'll love it. And these are the things you live in. T-shirt and jeans, super cash, super simple. How gorgeous is that? Stock up. Do you have 2 nieces? Do you have 3 sisters? Do you have 2 daughters? I mean, these are the things. Oh my gosh, that'd be a great teacher's gift. Don't you think? Great teacher's gift. And that little sideways cross or the love. These are the kinds of things that women love to wear. And you live in it. It's not complicated. It's not over the top. I mean, this is just, can't go wrong. Easy, easy, fabulous. My gosh, if my nieces ever got a hold of these, I would never get them back. I do love the fact that I think it's any age. You know, I would love this. I would absolutely wear it. My sisters and I would wear it. But then, so would my nieces, I have to say. They'd probably steal it and never give it back. But just the simple, simple, simple. It couldn't get any easier than that. Just running out, t-shirt and jeans. And this is another one of the trends that we're seeing is, get my own hair in there, sorry, which is just that really simple, easy, understated little look. A lot of the designers are doing just these little pieces, little charms, little icons, little shapes, little this, little that. How perfect is that? Isn't that great? Just simple and easy. Love that. Little bit in the center. And then that's the cross. And then this is the love. And they each have just a tiny little, just a little diamond accent. Not going to be huge. Wait, hold on. Yep. Diamond cutting, diamond accent. Sweet. There's the love. We're going to say hi to Marilyn from Pennsylvania. Hi, Marilyn. How are you?
Hello, Lisa. How are you doing tonight?
I'm great, Marilyn. Where are you calling from in Pennsylvania?
I'm calling from Greensburg.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And Marilyn, which one did we have for you?
I got the rose cross tonight.
Is that for you or for a gift?
For me.
I love that. Isn't that the sweetest little cross?
It is. It's just precious.
I love that cross. It's wonderful. And it's just the kind of thing you can live in, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You can put it on, mix it with your Bronzo Italia earrings, you know, and your rose gold pieces,
and you're ready to go.
Work perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect,
I'd
perfect.
like to say hello to my 2 sisters in Greensburg.
What are their names, Marilyn?
Janice and Karen. They're probably watching.
Hi, Janice and Karen. I hope they're watching.
I do, too. That'll just
Good sisters are a good thing to have.
If they wasn't paying attention, they will be when they heard their names.
I know. Right now, their phones ringing. Somebody's going, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Marilyn, thank you so much.
Well, you
have a great
good
rest of your evening. You too.
Okay. We'll
Take
see
care.
You. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So under $30 on these, and these are just the best little gifts. I mean, she could get one of these for Janice and Karen. They don't have matching. My sisters and I do that sometimes. We'll all get the same thing. We'll have matching. Like, we have matching handbags. We'll have the Geely bag now, so we have the matching bags. You know, but sometimes you just get a little something. And well, another thing is we don't live near each other, so we don't get to see each other very much. Whenever you wear it, you think of them. It's just wonderful, just nice, just sweet. These are the best little thank yous, birthdays, graduation, holidays. I mean, these are just the best little ideas. They're simple, they're easy, you're going to live in them. They're not going to be complicated, they're not going to be too much. I mean, that's the kind of thing you throw on every day. And again, even with your most casual, it's going to be perfect. It's never going to be over the top. I mean, that is under $30, and it really does look like rose gold or white gold. It's actually going to be sterling silver or rose gold over sterling silver. But I know that we're busy. I know that those are popular. I don't want you to miss them. So if you like them, I would get them and get them quickly. And especially with the sale price, all those prices go away at midnight. By the way, it's almost 9 o'clock. All those prices are going to be going away and, you know, not very long from now, so I don't want you to miss it. Isn't that pretty? Love that. So these are the little things. We're showing you some, you know, bigger investment pieces, and we're showing you some really, really sweet, beautiful, affordable, fabulous kind of living in pieces too. And I love that because we all have, you know, you want different things on different days and you need different things for different reasons, and those are going to be stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I would start thinking, do you want the, you know, do you want the cross or do you want love? Do you want it in the rose over silver, or do you want it in the silver? I don't think there's a wrong choice. I just think it depends on if you're getting it for you, what are you going to wear most often? And if you're getting it for a gift, what do you think will mean the most to them? $29.64. Stay on the line for those. Very, very popular once again. Price going up at midnight. That's the first time those have been seen today. And don't forget, we have this beautiful bracelet that we were showing you a little bit earlier. Over 13,000 of those already ordered today in the sterling silver, yellow gold over sterling, rose gold over sterling. We are in advance order on those, and only a limited number to go around on that advance order, shipping out on December the 10th. So very, very popular at under $30. You can shop the event on QVC.com. You can also shop the event through your mobile app. And that's going to be another great way to make sure that you don't miss anything, just in case you have to run out or you can't watch 24 hours a day, or actually have to go get lunch or something. You know, I don't want you to miss anything, so you can shop the app too. All right. Now, this next little ring I just think is so sweet. It is beautiful and understated and just very sophisticated, very, very wearable, and it's one of the few pieces that we have in the champagne diamonds. Champagne diamonds are a fancy diamond, and it's a naturally occurring color. They don't have to be heat treated to make that color. They're one of the very few, very, very small percentage of natural diamonds that come out of the earth in a fancy color. It's exactly what you're looking at right there. Those champagne diamonds are in a black rhodium plating with the white diamonds on the little dividers. It's 1/3 of a carat in fancy, it's 1/3 of a carat in diamonds, and it's almost all champagne. 1/3 of a carat in diamonds at $223 and change. That's a beautiful piece. And this is a piece that I think you could wear as kind of an untraditional wedding band if you want to. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful kind of unusual wedding band on its own. You can go ahead and stack other things with it if you'd like. You could put other eternity bands with it. You could put other beautiful simple bands with it. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? $223.76. So this is available in sizes 5 to 10. And I do think if you are someone who loves timeless, sophisticated, beautiful pieces, pieces that are really well made, again, you want to invest in a few good pieces. You want pieces that you're going to love in 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I think that you will absolutely love that ring if you are that kind of person. And I think that some days you're going to wear it on its own, and some days you're going to start stacking, and either way it's going to be great. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's the kind of piece that you would find if you were going to shop in some of your most expensive stores. I think one of the things that we forget sometimes is that the most expensive jewelry stores, you know, the one where someone had breakfast, you know, they're not doing crazy, crazy things. They're doing these iconic, timeless, beautiful things that you are willing to invest in because you're going to love them forever, that you love to get as a gift because you're going to love them forever, because you are going to love them forever. So every time you look at it, you're going to think, oh my gosh, I can't believe he got me that. How great is that? That's the really, really high-end jewelry houses. That's what they do, and that's exactly what this looks like. Only about 300 of these to go around, and that's going to be it. In sizes 5 to 10 on that one. It is, again, a full 1/3 of a carat, and these are natural champagne diamonds. They're natural diamonds. They come out of the earth in that fancy color. Less than, I think it's something like 1/10 of 1% of the diamonds that come out of the earth come out in a fancy color. And I just was experimenting with some of the little bands that we had earlier to show you that if you want to play, you can start playing and putting things under the side of it. I do love it. All on its own. That's beautiful. $223 and change, and not a lot of those remaining, so I do hope that you grab it. J273-480. These are beautiful earrings. These are done in Italy. We started out with over 750 of these. We only have about 6 dozen remaining in the silver, 5 dozen in the rose, and 4 dozen in the yellow. That's going to be it. J272202. Okay. For all of you who love vintage, right? Who doesn't love vintage? This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous vintage look. I'm trying to do it where I can't see it. That's not very helpful. I'm going to have to look. Okay, so this is available in the average or the large, 7 1/4 or 8 inches, in this beautiful, beautiful green agate or this gorgeous pink opal. Want to remind you that we do have that ring coming up in a pink opal a little bit later on. Very different settings, but the same stone on that. Pink opal is a stone that's becoming more and more popular as the pink color itself becomes more popular. But how beautiful. You have these kind of beautiful oval designs. It's a toggle. Look at all the marcasite. Marcasite again, coming back in a big, big way. A smaller oval, kind of gorgeous status links, larger oval, more status, and then a softened square and more status going all the way around. Isn't that gorgeous? And if you know, I tend to do my nails in just a soft natural pink. If that's how you like to do your nails, I think that that soft pink opal is such a gorgeous complement to that. And I look at this and I think, oh my gosh, I would love to see that with charcoal gray. I love pink opal with browns, blacks, gray, navy. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous with all the burgundies, eggplants, plums, wines that you're seeing for this season. Stunning. And then you have that green. One of the most important colors going into fall for this year is going to be this beautiful, rich green. This looks like you went to an estate auction. I used to go to estate auctions. Did you ever go to auctions? I had to quit going because I was running out of room for things in my house. But I love an estate auction. You find these amazing things. You're just going, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. And you're bidding on it, you're trying to figure out how you should go. This looks like you went to an auction, but a much nicer auction than the ones I used to go to. This looks like you go to that kind of auction where everything is in a glossy, full color catalog. You know, those kinds of auctions that you see in movies. I mean, it's just beautiful. We have, I think, a few fewer of the pink than we do in the green. They're both absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. The pink is a beautiful opaque pink opal. The green in that agate, you kind of see down into it a little bit, but it's kind of a semi-opaque. But these are both so pretty. These look like something that was done in the early 20th century and then passed down, and then you were lucky enough to get it. And I love the fact that it's a little vintage. It could be deco, but it's not too much. Soft, gorgeous, beautiful, curved. Love the stations. Love the sparkle. How pretty is that? That marcasite just makes it look even more vintage. Beautiful. And these are the kinds of things that are going to be different, and they're going to be eye-catching, and people are going to comment on them. And that's one of the reasons I love Creede Silver, is that you're getting everything at a sale price. All the prices go up at midnight. So it's your choice to try something different, something beautiful, something unusual, something that's going to be eye-catching. And I do think that there's such a different looks. The green is very dramatic and rich. That soft pink opal is absolutely beautiful. I mean, these are those designs that I think do look like something that could have been passed down in your family. You could have paid a fortune for it in an antique store. The list goes on and on. But I was amazed when I saw the value because I really thought they'd be much more expensive than that, but they're just beautifully done. So stay on the line for that one. I also think that if you are looking at Labradorite, I think the Labradorite is something you can mix and match, especially with that green, and that's going to look fabulous. And if you're doing the rutilated quartz, I think that's kind of an interesting look with the green too. So just a couple options. If you want the green, only about 150 remaining in the 7 1/4 inch and fewer than 100 in the 8 inch. If you want the pink opal, 2 dozen in the 7 1/4 inch and fewer than 4 dozen in the 8 inch, and that's going to be it. So J273891, 4 payments of easy pay. Yeah, I think that's a typo. Right, I really do think we have a typo in this next item, but I'll tell you so that you can kind of, so you know what you're going to get. In the industry, generally speaking. This is usually called a rutilated quartz. We're calling this tourmalinated, so it may be a specific subgrouping of rutilated, but if this is what you want, if you're familiar with the rutilated, and you like that black rutilated quartz, which is one of the hottest things around, this one is called tourmalinated. A little unusual, but just to let you know. Then we have it in the pink opal. It's so interesting because when we were in Italy in May, these were two of the hottest things. I've never in my life seen as much rutilated quartz as they had in Italy this May. And we had just had this whole thing going around and around, and I was trying to get David to do this rutilated quartz ring, and we were sending it back and forth to Italy, and it just was not, we couldn't get the quality consistent enough. It was a nightmare. We were all frustrated because it was so gorgeous, and we all wanted it. It wasn't working. Then we go to Italy, and it's everywhere we look. It's just taunting us. You know how that goes. And then the pink opal. Everything was pink. The minute I saw that pink opal, I have been in love with that ring. I think this ring, this is 1/5 of a carat in diamonds, and it is, I just think, one of the most beautiful, beautiful rings. And I'm going to take this off and put this cuff on, because I think that these two are beautiful together. That tourmalinated quartz, how gorgeous is that? And then that rose gold bead with that pink opal. How gorgeous are those? I love the shape of it. This is a little bit more of an organic shape. It's not quite round, it's not quite oval, it's not, it's just that little bit of an organic, little bit of free form, little bit of asymmetrical. I love that so much. The pink is a little more limited. If you want that pink, I would grab it quickly. But isn't it, they're both so gorgeous and they're so different. The diamonds really are important in these. If they didn't have the diamonds, they just wouldn't be that really, really high-end look that you want. And I think whichever one you're getting, they're both so beautiful, and it's amazing that you can have exactly the same shape in stones, and with different stones and different metals have such different effects overall. Beautifully, beautifully done. These are just exotic pieces, very designer, very couture, very high-end. That's exactly the look that you're looking at. And I love the fact that you, again, are able to get that amazing sale price. You're able to get 5 payments of easy pay, because I think it's going to be tough to find something as beautiful as those rings. I really think I have to get that pink opal. I love, oh, do we still have it in a 7? Okay, see if I can get one in a 7 before they're gone. Because I love the quartz too, but that pink is just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. These are both, it is interesting because I think in so many cases you walk into most jewelry stores and either you're going very, very expensive or you're going very boring, right? Those are your two options. Either really boring or super expensive. These are that super expensive look, but very, very affordable on the 5 payments of easy pay. Love those. So stay on the line. I know we're getting especially limited in that pink. We're calling this a tourmalinated quartz. This is usually what we're calling a rutilated quartz, but I just want you to make sure and let you know that you are grabbing the right one. We started out with over 450 of these, only about 150 remaining, and only in the tourmalinated quartz. Again, which, if you know gemstones, you're normally calling rutilated, but just so you know, tourmalinated quartz, and that's going to be it. Definitely stay on the line for that one. Quartz only. Want to let you know that Jill has 2 one-time only values coming up for you in the finale from 9 to midnight. One of them is this Labradorite fancy cuff, and this is your choice of average or large. That's one of the pieces coming up in the show. It's going to be on 4 payments of easy pay as well, which is always fabulous. She is also going to have our sterling polished and diamond cut twist tube earrings. These are 2 payments of $17 and change. Wow. And those are also coming up in our last 3 hours. It's a big finale with Jill. But before Jill comes in, I want to give you one more look at these bracelets. So these bracelets have been very, very popular. In fact, over 800 of these have already been ordered. We are into advance order. If you want the average, fewer than 300 remaining, even in the advance order. If you want the large, only 120 remaining, even in the advance order. You're getting all 5 of these bangles. all 5. You're getting 3 that are all silver with little diamond stations, 1 that is yellow gold over silver with diamonds, 1 that is rose gold over silver with diamonds, and that has the little black diamonds in it. This is a new version of a set of bracelets that we did a number of years ago. They were called the Days of the Week bracelets, and they were the hottest things. I have them, love them, I still wear them sometimes, but this is going to be one that is really stepped up. We gave you more diamonds in this. We gave you colors in this. The 5 payments of Easy Pay is going to be tough to beat in this. But this is just that one set you are going to live in. And you're going to layer this with your other. Like I had that Labradorite cuff on, and I took the silver tone ones and I put it next to the cuff, and it completely changed the look of the cuff. I can take the rose gold and the yellow gold, and I can put them up next to this and layer it with this. I can put it next to my loose link bracelets, and the list goes on and on. So yes, you're going to wear them as is sometimes, but sometimes you're really going to kind of mix and match. And these are all solid silver bracelets. These are not teeny tiny. They're all solid. In fact, that's solid. I love the way that you have the different shapes in the stations. You have that texture down the front of each one. It's not going to be flat. It has a little bit of height on it, a little bit of dimension to it. How perfect is that? On 5 payments of Easy Pay. That's the perfect little set of bangles. It looks like $1 million. It looks like somebody in your family won the lottery, had a trust fund, or at least, you know, like maybe somebody has a doorman. I don't know. But it is that very moneyed look, very sophisticated look, very wearable look. And it isn't over the top. So when you are going casual, it lifts everything up. The secret to casual is to make it a finished casual. If you don't finish it, it looks sloppy. If you finish it, it looks really sophisticated. That's exactly what those do for you. Over 900 sets already ordered. If you want the average, only about 200 remaining. If you want the large, 6 dozen remaining. And that's going to be it. I mean, those are beautiful bracelets. And I have to tell you, if you're someone who just wants the most wearable, the most versatile, this is going to go with all the different colors in your wardrobe because it has all 3 colors. It's going to be something that goes with your most casual to really dressy because you have the diamond stations. It's just a gorgeous piece. I mean, that's the kind of set that you really do think, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got it. And you're going to keep mixing and matching it, and you're going to wear it one way one day, another way another day, and the list is going to go on and on. Perfect. So, if you want to get somebody a really good holiday gift, if somebody's been a very good girl this year, you know, like you, then I would definitely recommend getting them those bangles. On 5 payments of Easy Pay, I think they're going to be so happy, and you're going to be so happy, and it's all going to be good. But you can see, look at how beautifully done they are. So I hope you're grabbing those. I know they're very, very popular, and we are getting very limited in both options, the average and the large. Don't forget, when you're looking at all this fabulous jewelry and all those sale prices, that all goes away at the end of the day today, which is only 3 hours away. Jill Bauer is joining us. She's going to have our last 3 hours of our big Creede silver sale, so don't go away.